Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Wilderness Wargaming. Today we're going to take a look at the last faction focus articles for 10th edition. I've had a lot of these. It's been kind of my sole focus for about 2 weeks now, trying to get these out. Just a little mix of other stuff in there. But we're on to Titans, which are not something you would normally see. A little bit curious as to how they got in here, because usually there is their whole own game called Adeptus Titanicus. And usually Titans just aren't suitable to actually play on the main 40k game scale. They're part of the lore, but they're really best suited to almost their own gaming. Nevertheless, I think it's part of it. It's just they're not going to have Imperial Armor Compendium. They want to integrate the Forge World stuff maybe more closely with their regular game. But then, in any case, they have a faction focus for the Titans, and we're going to take a look at it. So let's see what we've got here. We've got, looks like, all three sizes here. We've got the little Warhound Scout Titans, which I just find the idea of a Scout Titan to be somewhat silly. I mean, these things are already bigger than the biggest Imperial Knight. We've got the Reaver Titan, and we've got the Emperor Titan up here, or Warlord Titan. There's a couple of bigger classes. Let's see what we've got here. So here's a good comparison of what the models actually look like at scale on the table. Here's the big guy in the back. Here's a couple of Warhounds up front. And then we've got the giant Squiggoth down here. This is the Lord War for the Orcs. So that's it. And I think that's a Stampa over there. This is a Baneblade. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of Baneblades there, so that'll give you an idea of the Titan scale. Okay, largest, most powerful units all of Warhammer 40,000. Each one inspires all who holds them. Yeah, that's the truth. There's more Warhounds, and that's a Reaver Titan. So what have we got here? There's a Titanic support. Every model in your army has the Imperial cube. You can include one Adeptus Titanicus model in your army, even if it does not have the faction keyword you selected. Okay, you can use it to represent Titanicus Traitoris. So you can also use these for you can also use these for Chaos. Same data sheets, which I'm pretty sure the current Imperial armor, they're the same. Now, I do find it says Imperial up here kind of interesting, because Imperial and Chaos are not the only ones that have Titans. So let's see, a Warlord Titans. So you want to bring a model the size of a small child to your next casual throwdown? Okay. Movement 10 inches. Toughness 16. Titan. Save 2 up, 5 up invulnerable save against range attacks only. I don't know why it's not down here like in all the other data sheets. 100 wounds. Leadership 6 up, objective control 3. Now, they don't seem to have the incredibly complicated void shield rules that the current iteration has. It may make them weaker, but now the fact that the toughness is 16, I think the Warlord Titan was still only toughness 8. Or maybe 9 in the current one. So going up to 16, that's going to mean a lot of weapons are only wounding this on a 6 or 5. And even many of the real biggies that are usually punching right through tanks and stuff will only be moving on a 3, not a 2. What do we got? Apocalypse Launcher, blasting dirt, 200-inch range, 20 attacks, ballistic skill 3 up, strength 8 AP minus 2 damage 2. Which that doesn't seem all that impressive for a Titan until you consider that it's a 20-inch attack at 200 inches of range. Arctic's Defensor, Las Cannon, 48-inch range, 1 attack, skill 3, strength 12. So this is like a sidearm kind of. Defensor Mauler, 36-inch range, 6 attacks, 3 up, strength 6 AP minus 2 damage 2. Bellicose of Volcano Cannon. This is one of the 2 big arm guns. I can't remember which one is which. Attacks D3 plus 3, ballistic skill 3, strength 32. What the heck? Oh my lord. Okay, AP minus 5, damage 18. Yeah. I don't think anything competes with that. Look at this. This isn't even just one shot. That is D3, minimum 4 shots of this thing. Laser Blaster. Very unimpressive name for a very powerful weapon. 6 attacks, ballistic skill 3 up, strength 16, AP minus 4, damage d6 plus 3. Macro Gatling Blaster, sustained its 1. Range 100 inches, attacks 30, ballistic skill 3, strength 9, AP minus 2. Oh my goodness. Mori Quake Cannon, blast 8 horse cover, 280 inch range. 3d6 attacks, skill 3, strength 16, AP minus 4, damage 6. And some Fury Plasma Annihilator, 72 inches, 2d6 plus 6 attacks, ballistic skill 3, and you can either strength 10 with AP minus 3, damage 5, or strength 12 with AP minus 3, damage 8 if you supercharge it, in which case it becomes hazardous. And you've also got the Ariok Power Claw. Is strike or sleep, so 6 or 12 attacks, respectively. Strength 20 or 12, respectively. AP minus 4 or minus 3, and damage 24 or 8. At 40k scale, I don't know why you would ever even bother with the strike, unless you didn't want to take the chance of wounding on the 3s or 4s against some things, but okay. Or you could have just make do with the Warlord feat, which themselves are attack 6, weapon skill 4, strength 12, AP minus 2, and damage 4. Yeah, I don't know why you'd replace any of those ranged weapons with the Power Claw. Deadly Demise 2d6 plus 6. So that's what when it explodes. That's what it got. And at 33 wounds at bracket, loses 15 of its objective control and is -1 to hit when you get down to 1/3 of its wounds. It is a super heavy walker, unsurprisingly. Each time you target Striding Colossus, each time you target this model with a stratagem, you have to spend 4 times its stated command points. In your shooting phase, after this model shot, select one enemy unit hit by 1 or more of those attacks. That unit must take a battle shock to so. Okay, so you automatically inflict battle shock on any one unit that you scored a hit against. Okay. World Titan is simply put the largest and in-chargest unit degrees. The staggering toughness keys to 60 to strength and saving 2 up with invulnerable save. Because there's a small matter of 100 wounds to shoot. Look at Smash Alerts for a wild 24 damage per swing. Yes, that will take out a knight in 1 hit. Bellicose Volcano is the most terrifying gun in the entire game. You can wound another Warlord Titan 2 up. Yeah, that is just insane. It does come with a commensurate costed points. Now, this thing was 5,000 points in 9th edition. I'm dying to see what it costs in the new one. The Eldari. So there must be some rule for Titanic support for Eldari too, because you still have the Phantom Titan here, which is faster, but overall less impressive, but still nothing to sneeze at. Move at 14 inches, toughness 14, save 2 up, wounds only 55, leadership 6 up, objective control 20. And presumably is commensurately less points cost. It has the D-Bombard Blast, devastating wounds, 72 inch range, attacks D6, ballistic skill 3, strength 20, AP minus 4, damage 2d6. Phantom Pulsar, range 120, attacks 8, 3 up, strength 18, AP minus 4, damage 6. The Phantom Star Cannon, relatively short range, only 36 inch range, and this one is 4 attacks at strength 8, AP minus 3, damage 2. Little bit more of a smaller gun there. Pulse Laser, same thing, attacks 3, strength 9, AP minus 2, damage d6. I think this is the main gun for the Falcon, it's like its sidearm. And the Void Storm Missile Launcher, 48 inches, 2d6 attacks, ballistic skill 3, strength 8, AP minus 3, damage 2. And then, of course, it has feet, and it can have a ranged glaive. The feet are about like the Warlord's feet, just slightly lower. Attacks 4, weapon skill 3, strength 12, AP minus 2, damage 4. The glaive, strike, attack 6, weapon skill 3, strength 18, AP minus 4, damage 12. Or you can go to 12 attacks, strength 8, AP minus 3, damage 4. Okay. Far less impressive than the Warlord Titan. It's kind of, I kind of wish they'd put this one first, because you read this one after reading the Warlord Titan, it's like, eh. And really, this thing is still just insane compared to anything in the normal to the other factions. There's a meme going around of a picture of the foot of a Warlord Titan put over a combat patrol box for 40k, and it says Titan Legions. I guess the idea is that one leg is their combat patrol. Let's see. Strains of Fate. Titanic Advance. It can move over models less than 4 inches in height as if they were not there. Weirdly, that Titanic Advance is not on the Warlord Titan, so the Phantom Titan does seem to have better mobility. It has slightly better invuln save. It's badly outranged by the Warlord, except that the thing is, it is never going to matter because your table just isn't that big. Like 200 inches is how many feet? 120 inches would be 10 feet, so 200 inches is about 16 and 2/3. 16 feet, 8 inches, more or less. And 280 inches, well, that'd be 240, another 40 inches, 23 feet. That'd be almost 24 feet. So it could shoot all the way from my back door to my living room front wall, if I'm not mistaken. Towering Wraith Construct. Yeah, this one only costs 3 times for the Stratagem CP, and eligible to shoot and charge when it fell back. That's handy. And this thing brackets at 16 wounds. Okay, good. Hierophant. This is the Bio Titan thing that the Tyranids have. Bioplasma, what are they? Movement 12, so it's in between. Toughness 14. Yeah, same as the Eldari one. Save 2. Wounds only 30. Leadership 8. Objective control 12. 5 invuln. Although its invuln works in melee too. Bioplasma Torrent. Assault. Torrent at range 12. Attacks 36. Okay, so this is like a plasma flamethrower thing. Strength 7 AP -1. -2 damage 1. Dire Bio Cannon. Blast. 48 inches. D6 plus 6. Ballistic skill 3, strength 10, AP has 3, damage 3. Okay. And then it has Lash Whip Pods, which are extra attacks. 10 extra attacks, as a matter of fact. Strength 5, AP -1, damage 1, and then it gets 8 attacks with its Scything Talons, which are strength 20, AP -2, damage, D6 plus 1. Apex Beast. It is +1 to hit against anything that's battle shocked, and it can. I don't know why it doesn't have just the same keywords. I think it can move over models, excluding the Tyranid creatures of 4 inches, as if they were not there. I really don't understand why this is not on the Emperor Titan one. It brackets at 10 wounds. And the orcs have the Gargantuan Squigoth, which can have a cannon or a super cannon. And it is equipped with huge tusks. It has a transport capacity of 20. Ghazghkull Thraka takes up the space of 18. It has a transport capacity of 15. Cannot transport mega armor or jump pack models. Okay. Oh my god, so funny. He's equipped with huge tusks. That's so funny. I don't know why, that just cracks me up. 10-inch movement, toughness 13, save 3, wounds 30, leadership 7, objective control 12. And has the cannon and the super cannon. Okay, the cannon has 2 profiles. You can do, one is strength 5, the other one's 9, AP 0 or -2, damage 1 or D6, and D6 attacks or 1 attack. And the super cannon is 60-inch range rather than 36, 2D6 attacks at ballistic skill 5 up, strength 12, which is better than either one, AP -2, damage 3. Unless you really want the transport capacity, I think you would basically always want the super cannon. Huge tusks. If they strike, their attack 6, weapon skill 3, strength 14, AP -3, damage 12, and sweeping, they're 18 attacks, strength 9, AP -2, damage 3. Okay, and it has firing deck 20, so if you do have the full 20 models in there, they can all shoot. It can also move over terrain, and it does not suffer the penalty to hit rolls for ranged attacks while enemy units are engaged. So you charge it, you can still shoot just fine, which is fine because it's only hitting a 5 up with ranged attacks anyhow. And it brackets at 10 wounds. One is a Titan, not a trap. Okay. And then we've got the Tau Manta, which is actually an aircraft, but is still a very, very large super heavy dropship, rather than a Titan. 2 heavy rail cannons, 6 ion cannons, 2 long-barreled burst cannon arrays, 2 missile pods, and 10 seeker missiles, and an armored hull. It can carry all of the following: 200 Tau infantry or tactical drone models, 4 Devilfish, Skyray, or Hammerhead models, 8 battlesuits models with the wounds characteristics of 9 or less. We could carry all of that. 20 plus inch moves. It's going to move like an aircraft because it is one. Toughness 14, save 2 up, wounds 60, leadership 7, objective control 2, 5 up, invulnerable save. It's the heavy rail cannon. 120 inch range. One shot at ballistic skill 4, strike 26, AP minus 5, damage 12. Pretty good. Especially since the devastating wounds means on a crit, that those become mortals. Ion cannon, of which it has 6. The standard or overcharge, and each of those 6 is 60 inch range, D3, 6 plus 3 attack, strength 7, AP minus 1, damage 2. Or you can overcharge it to take it to AP minus 2, damage 3. Long barrel burst cannon array, of which it has 2. Each of these 32 attacks, so that's 64 shots just from that. Strength 6, AP minus 1, damage 1. Missile pod has 2 of these, 2 shots each. I don't know why you even bother after the burst cannon. 30 inch range, strength 7, AP minus 1, damage 2. And it's seeker missiles, each of which can be fired once. 48 inch range attacks 1, strength 14, AP minus 3, damage d6 plus 1, and in melee it has armored hull, 8 attacks, weapon skill 5 up, strength 6, AP 0, damage 1. And let's see, what does it do? Aircast Colossus. Each time you target this model with stratagem, you have to 3 times the CP to target it. Okay. You're shooting aggressive deployment. Your shooting phase after this model shot. Select one enemy hit by one or more of those attacks. Until the end of the phase, each time a transport, type of friendly model disperses this transport makes an attack that targets that enemy, you can reroll a wound roll. So you can shoot stuff after having dropped your troops off. You can shoot stuff with it, and then you can have something else shoot. If it got out of that transport, it will reroll its wounds. Okay. In the brackets of 20 wounds. That's nuts. To be clear, we're talking about full-size Titans. The Adeptus Titanic boxing was great fun, but you should bring along a Tichy Titan to Warhammer 40,000. So you guys use Titan models of the right size. Don't use Adeptus Titanicus game-size models to play the. Oh, Lord. I just don't even know what to think. Yeah. The only thing I can imagine is they're trying to sell more Titans. I checked yesterday, and if my memory does not fail me, the Warlord Titan is $1,895, and that's just for the body of the Titan. That doesn't even count the weapons that you have to purchase separately. So maybe they're trying to unload more of these gargantuan resin monstrosities. That's all I can imagine. Other than that, it's just hilarious. They're fun to look at. I don't think I have any desire to buy or play these, and I definitely have no desire to play against them because it seems like mostly you just get tabled on the first turn. Okay. Anyhow, thanks for watching. We're done with the faction focuses. We're going to wrap up the 10E preview videos this week because 10E is out. You can download the rules now. I went over them in the rules leak video. I probably won't do a second one. I may take a look at some of this Eldar stuff that came out this week. But we're about ready to go into 10th edition, and I need to branch out into other topics. Thank you for coming, and please come back again. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and ring the notifications bell for more great content from Wilderness Wargaming. And we'll see you again very soon. Bye.